Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Take action. Action is the best test to describe and define the person you are. Thomas Jefferson. In life, there are moments when we feel lost, unsure of where we belong, what we're good at, or who we truly are. But the answer never lies in the questions we ask ourselves. It lies in the steps we dare to take. Action is the fairest test of all. It reveals your true strength, stripped of any facade. It shows your courage without needing explanations. It proves whether you dare to stand up or only dare to dream. Someone who dreams of becoming skilled but never starts will forever stand at the crossroads, unsure of who they are. But the one who dares to try, to fail, to experience, will gradually understand themselves more. What they love, what they're good at, what needs improvement, and where they truly belong. Action turns vague thoughts into vivid reality. It shapes who you are through every choice, every effort, every experience. Want to know how strong you are? Challenge yourself. Want to know how persistent you can be? Dive into the hard things. Want to know who you really are? Take action, because action is the most honest voice of your life. And in the end, with every step, every deed, you're writing the most beautiful definition of yourself, not with words, but with the life you're living. Go ahead and fear, but keep doing. The important thing is action. You don't need to wait to become more confident. Just do it, and confidence will come in the end. Carrie Fisher. In life, there are many doors we want to walk through, but we stand outside simply because we're afraid. Afraid of mistakes, afraid of failure, afraid of what others think. But that fear, no matter how real, can never lead us to our dreams. Go ahead and fear, but keep doing. That's a gentle yet fierce reminder. You don't need to wait until your heart is calm to start. Let it pound, let your hands shake, let the worries linger, and then step forward anyway. Because the most important thing isn't the feeling, but the action. The more you act, the smaller the fear becomes. The more you experience, the greater your confidence grows. Confidence isn't a gift someone gives you, nor something you wait for in silence. It's built little by little when you dare to name your fear and step over it. Every time you do something, despite hesitation, you're laying another brick in the foundation of your own courage. Then, one day, you'll look back and realize what makes you strong isn't the absence of fear, but daring to act even while afraid. Remember, confidence doesn't come first. Only action comes first, and confidence follows like the most beautiful shadow of your effort. It's easy to solve a problem everyone sees, but hard to solve one almost no one notices. Tony Fadell. In life, we often notice big, obvious difficulties that everyone acknowledges exist. Those problems, though tough, at least leave us not alone. We have consensus, opinions, support, but the subtle, silent issues, the small gaps, simmering risks, instabilities, only a few spot are the most challenging puzzles. Solving a problem everyone sees is like extinguishing a big fire right in front of you. But solving one no one sees is like spotting a tiny ember smoldering under ashes, one that could ignite a massive blaze if not handled early. Spotting what few see requires a sharp pair of eyes, a profound mind, and a heart steady enough to act even without support. Those who dare tackle these quiet problems are often the pathfinders, the game changers. They don't wait for things to get critical before acting. They foresee, understand, act ahead, and that's what makes the difference. Because sometimes, greatness lies not in grand deeds before crowds, but in quietly fixing small flaws the world overlooked. And those who handle the hard to see are the ones keeping the future from chaos. The world runs smoothly, not because someone solves the obvious, but because there are insightful people tackling the silent threats. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Martin Luther King, Jr. In the vast rhythm of life, like an endless ocean, not everyone gets the chance to create massive waves that shake the skies, but that never strips us of our right to greatness. For sometimes, greatness isn't in dazzling achievements, applause, or spotlight. It lies in quietly planting tiny seeds of kindness, perseverance, love into every moment of our lives. If we can't change the whole world, we can still change someone's day with a kind word. If we can't build monumental things, we can still lay each brick with care and passion, like a small candle that can't banish the entire night, yet bright enough to guide the lost. Doing small things in a great way means pouring your whole heart into everything you do, choosing kindness even when no one's watching, turning the ordinary into something valuable through an extraordinary attitude. And from those seemingly small acts, we weave a meaningful life, one that, looking back, brings a satisfied smile for living fully without needing to be a monument. Because in the end, greatness isn't a gift for the standout. It's a reward for souls that shine from within. Never limit yourself because of others' limited thinking. Never limit others because of your own limited thinking. Mae Jemison. On the journey of growth, each person carries a sky of dreams and potential far beyond imagination. Yet sometimes, narrow judgments, doubtful glances, or societal molds unintentionally cloud that sky. That's why we must remind ourselves, never let others' limited thinking become the ceiling for your ambitions, because others see you only through the fragments they know, while you are the full picture you're painting day by day. But the saying goes even further. It not only shields us from prejudice, but reminds us to avoid becoming its source. Don't use your narrow experiences to measure others' potential. Each person is a different seed. Some sprout in rain, others bloom only in sun. No one has the right to say which seed becomes an ancient tree and which stays mere weed. When we stop limiting ourselves and others, we open two doors, one for us to advance, one for others to shine. The world becomes vast and more beautiful because of it. Limited thinking only creates boxes, while open hearts create horizons. We fail when we don't try. Rosa Parks. In life, no fear is more dangerous than the fear of trying. We often worry about mistakes, failure, not being good enough, but rarely realize that not daring to start is the greatest failure. Like a seed that refuses to crack its shell to reach up, it stays forever in its own darkness. We fail when we don't try, because refusing action means refusing every chance to change. Every step, even slow, every effort, even small, affirms we're still moving forward. And those persistent steps weave the path to success, growth, and pride. Failure isn't scary. What's scary is denying yourself the chance to try, to err, to learn, and to improve. As long as we keep trying, hope remains. As long as we advance, failure is never the end. Where there is hope, there is life. It fills us with fresh courage and makes us strong again. And Frank, there are days when life drapes a gray mist over us. Everything feels heavy, exhausting, plans unfinished, old joys drained away. But just when it seems everything is crumbling, a tiny spark of hope can make our hearts beat again. Because where there is hope, there is life. Hope is like the first drop at the source, nourishing the entire stream. It seeps into cracks, soaks old wounds, then sprouts into strength. It's not loud or showy, but enough to let us breathe deep and say, I can go on. Hope brings new courage, the kind not from never falling, but from breaking and choosing to rise. It makes us stronger, not because hardships vanish, but because we have the drive to cross them. And that hope, even the frailest, is the quiet miracle saving us when life turns dark. As long as hope lingers, we'll keep living beautifully, resiliently, with true grit. Intelligence without ambition is like a bird without wings. Salvador Dali. In every person exists a unique intelligence, sharpness, creativity, analysis, or emotional finesse. But intelligence that just sits in the mind is like a beautiful bird that can't fly. It may make you stand out, but it won't take you anywhere. Intelligence without ambition is like a bird without wings. That bird can see the sky, feel the wind, hear the call of distant horizons, but it never reaches them. Just like a smart person lacking ambition. They understand, they know, they spot opportunities, but lack the drive to advance, conquer, or break limits. Ambition isn't greed. Ambition is the fire pushing us to become better versions of ourselves. It's the wings lifting intellect high, turning thoughts into actions, knowledge into achievements. When intelligence meets ambition, people become exponentially stronger. They don't just know they can fly, they actually soar. They don't just understand the world, they help shape it. And that's the difference between those who could do great things and those who truly do. If you know you're on the right path, if you have enough knowledge, no one can make you quit, no matter what they say. Barbara McClintock. There are times you'll walk a path others don't understand. They doubt, oppose, even mock your choices. But if you know you're on the right path, if you grasp why you started, outside words become mere wind brushing your ears. The knowledge you hold is your compass keeping you from getting lost. And the belief you carry is the lamp keeping the flame alive in the darkest nights. When those two walk together, no criticism can shake you. No pessimistic forecast can stop you. Remember, the world always doubts what it doesn't understand. But you weren't born to live by others' opinions. You were born to walk the path your heart and mind choose. And when you trust your direction, with knowledge to defend your ideals, you become invincible. No matter what they say, no matter what they think, you keep moving forward, strong, clear-minded, unshakable. Work kindly, work hard, and good things will come to you. Conan O'Brien. In today's rushed life, many seek shortcuts to success, forgetting that the most lasting values come from kindness and hard work. Working kindly is like adding a bit of light to the world. Whether helping someone, treating them sincerely, or simply keeping a pure heart, all create ripples that return when we need them most. And hard work is the heartbeat of achievement. Not loud or flashy, but a little each day, it draws us closer to dreams. Hard work is the bridge between want and reality, between I will and I did. When they combine, we become strong yet reliable. Someone life treats kindly in return. Unexpected opportunities come, new doors open, and we receive good things not by luck, but because we deserve them. Believe that. When you live kindly, you attract kindness. When you work hard, you attract success. And when you hold both, life always finds a way to give you its best. Don't count the days passing. Make the days count. Muhammad Ali. Time flows swiftly like an unending river. Many live in countdowns. Days to work, to weekends, months, years. But if we just count, life becomes dull, like soulless numbers. Make the days count. Value isn't in grand feats or fame, but simple, meaningful acts. A kind word to someone, overcoming a challenge, a loving family moment, a small step toward dreams. Each day becomes memorable when we're fully present in every action, every choice. Then, you won't need a calendar to ask, how have I lived? The answer lives in every moment of today. Life isn't measured by days you have, but by values you plant in each. And if today you do one good thing, learn something new, or give sincere effort, then today, though ordinary, becomes extraordinary. Live like that, and every day is a gift to cherish, not for passing, but for what you've made it worth. It's not that I'm too smart. I just spend more time on the problem. Albert Einstein. In life, Many see brilliant results and think success is only for the innately smart. But the truth often hides behind those results. Time, effort, perseverance. It's not that I'm too smart. I just spend more time on the problem. This reminds us, every advance, every successful solution is built from hours of focus and dedication. Persistent people find ways when others quit, learning more, understanding deeper through endurance. Success isn't magic. It's the outcome of quiet, steady efforts. Patience turns bits of knowledge into solid wisdom. Time turns mistakes into precious lessons. Effort turns distant goals into reality. So, if you're not a born genius, don't worry. Invest time, persevere, focus, and you'll see effort, not mere intelligence, unlocks success's door. Ultimately, this says, simply yet powerfully, perseverance beats intelligence, and effort always triumphs over luck. A winner is just a loser who tried one more time. George M. Moore, Jr. In life's journey, failure is inevitable. Everyone stumbles, feels let down, gets tired, wants to quit. But success doesn't come to those who see failure and lose heart. A winner is just a loser who tried one more time. This emphasizes that every rise after a fall, every retry, brings you closer to victory. No magic, no divine favor, just one more time, more effort, more resolve. Victory resonates from perseverance and enduring will. Those with great success have faced many failures, but didn't stop. They know each failure is a lesson, each retry an opportunity. Don't fear failure. Don't hesitate to rise one more time, because that extra try turns you from loser to winner. Life doesn't award those who never fall, but those who dare rise once more when everything seems against them.